Hey, it's Berta.
And I'm Lisa.
And welcome to Two Takes Later, the podcast where two nostalgic millennials deep dive into your favorite shows, movies, and all things pop culture.
Because we're on a mission to rehash our old favorites, obsess over new discoveries, and basically never shut up about how they made us feel.
We're talking the scenes that made us ugly cry, the ones that had us throwing popcorn at the TV, and the moments we still can't get over.
So grab your snacks, grab your feelings, and get ready for a whole lot of opinions you didn't ask for, but are definitely gonna love.
Two takes later, because one take just isn't enough.
New episodes every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, Berta.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean,
Season 2, Episode 4.
Episode 4.
What's not to like?
Garden of Bones? You know this has to be a good episode.
So fun.
So fun. Like, it doesn't get much more fun than that.
Garden of Bones. Perfect for Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, the show, this episode actually opens much like the weather we have outside right now. It's rainy. Now, it's dark, but it's dark in the show. It's not dark right now. Because we're too lame for that. We're too tired, you know?
Yeah,
but these,
am.
You know, these poor soldiers are sitting in the rain and the dark, and I'm just like, what a time to be alive, you know?
Yeah, they're like chatting. They're just like talking about things, life.
Yeah, I mean, that must be on like the what? Like it must be their time to watch and protect everybody. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're taking their shift, and one dude's like, "Hey, I heard something."
And then he farts. Yeah. I was like what
it
a good
was
fart joke.
It was such a good setup.
Yeah.
He's seriously like, "You didn't hear that?"
So I had it ruined for me because I had the closed captions on. And so I knew it was going to happen because you just see fart pop up on the, and I was like, it was before the fart happened. And I was like, oh man.
I love that.
It was ruined.
I'm so sorry it was ruined for you because I was seriously on the edge of my seat. Like, what? Because I didn't remember this. I didn't know what the heck was coming.
So if you've ever had, you didn't have brothers. I didn't have a brother either, but I had male cousins, and you get that. That has happened so many times.
The setup.
Oh my God, did you hear? What is it? And then the fart happens.
It was
tale
funny.
as old as time.
It was funny.
Oh,
it was funny. So then
I laugh at a fart every time. I'm way too old to be laughing at fart jokes, and I still find them hilarious. So.
No, I mean, I think it's great. You're young at heart. Super old in life, but young at heart. And that's all that matters.
You know, the day I stop laughing at a fart joke.
Put you in the grave.
Yep.
It's like, that's it.
Yeah.
Put you in the ground. Okay. All right. I'll make a fart joke at your funeral.
Oh, God.
Jesus. Just to, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to lighter things.
Yeah, let's move on.
The guy who was pranked is like, no, wait. There is something out there.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, nice try. Don't try to pull on me what I just pulled on you. And then comes the wolf. Robb's wolf.
Yes.
And like tears out the intestines of the farter.
Uh-huh.
Like weird. But like, well, I don't know their names. I'll just call them the farter and the one who got pranked.
So they go and, and then you kind of fast forward a little bit. Robb like wins another battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he meets... he's there and he's like, who is that beautiful girl sawing off a man's leg?
Well, he's helping with this. Remember, because he puts the thing in the guy's mouth and like pushes him down.
Yeah, but you can tell it's so performative. Like he's like, you have to do this. Yeah, she's right.
Yeah,
you do have to.
Yeah, whatever
she
said. Yeah. Here I am.
Here, let me help. And then like as she's like, you know, sawing off his leg, he's like looking at her. He's like, she's so pretty. She's so pretty when she's... Oh, and then at one point she's like, we have to do this before the rot sets in. And that brings us to the cheese of the sode.
Not that our cheese is rotten.
No.
However.
But it is marbled with a...
Syrah.
Mm-hmm. So it kind of looks a little bit like rotting flesh, but it does not taste like it. Today we have purple moon cheddar, cheese soaked in Petite Syrah. Specialty selected. Farmstead made. Award-winning cheese.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to put a picture up of this, I think, just to make so that everyone knows.
Let's have a little taste.
Okay, let's have a taste.
I cannot overstate how good this is.
I cannot overstate how much it does not taste like rotting flesh.
No, it's delicious.
It's pleasant. Mm-hmm.
This is maybe my favorite one so far of all cheeses that we've had.
That's amazing because this is like
Tall
the 12th
order.
cheese.
I know. This is fantastic.
It is so good.
If you go to Aldi or you have an Aldi, I have a feeling this is a seasonal one, so you probably don't see this all the time. Purple Moon Cheddar. Cheese soaked in Petite Syrah. It is really good.
It's so good.
There's a purple cow on it.
I feel like I could like drink a glass of wine right now. Like it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
this is like.
it's really
It's
good.
very good. It's got like a tangy part. You know, it's cheddar, so you got the
cheese.
tanginess.
But that
But
wine.
it's got a heavy. It's heavy on the wine flavor, but good, like in a great, fantastic way.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering, but you get the wine punch.
I think Aldi really hit
Oh my god!
it on the head with this one. Like this is good job.
You might hear me, snacking on that throughout the sode.
That's okay. You're allowed. Well, so we're talking about before the rot sets in, and she starts sawing this guy, like literally sawing. And I cannot imagine being alive in a time where there was no Novocaine or an operating room. Like, I can't even fathom living in a time like that.
I used to read these books. Excuse me.
Oh, you're allowed.
As a child.
It's the wine.
So there were these books about like ships, like the inner workings of a ship, like warships and stuff. When I was a kid, it was like this big. I need to find it again, but I remember there's like these cross sections of like different parts of a ship.
Okay.
And you'd have to they're super tiny. It was like Where's Waldo, but like for nerds. And you would look and you would find like, I remember there was one page that was really interesting to me, and it was the hospital one. And it was where like this is like for kids. And they would have like someone's leg and they're like with like a bone protruding, and they would be like showing how they would they would have like explanations about how they would like treat that, like what they would give to people, how they would like what the reasons they would do that. This was like a kid's book, and I loved it.
That explains a little bit. No, I'm totally kidding. But we went to New Orleans to see the Saints play in the Superdome.
Oh God,
Guys,
where is this going, Lisa?
Don't
if this is about sports, if God help you.
It's not about sports. The only thing about sports is that I want people to know that Drew Brees was still playing, so we were good. Okay. There was a shop. It was like a museum. It was like a museum of medicine. The entire thing. I mean, it had equipment, bottles, like it was scary. Like,
oh, I know. It really is like amazing how much
how far we've come.
And
what people had to deal with.
Basically really nothing. Like you weren't doing much.
Like I have goosebumps just thinking about it. Like I'm like it was so gross.
Yeah.
Everything that happened, and I just think like I probably would have been lobotomized like immediately.
Yeah.
Because we're funny and people don't like that.
People don't like funny people.
People don't like funny.
Would have been court gestures.
Yeah.
Gestures.
Well, no, they would have been like, this one's insane.
I do think they probably would have been like, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So
why is she so obsessed with shipwrecks and the Edmund Fitzgerald?
We've got a PowerPoint on it.
We found a witch. May we burn her?
So anyway, back to
this.
Yeah, back to this. So Robb is clearly fancying her.
Yeah, and she like rides off, and she's like on a cart, and she rides off, and he's like, oh, what a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And as you're watching, you're like, yeah, this is not going to turn out well.
No.
Bad idea.
Well, okay, let's think back.
You know where it's going.
First of all, you're already promised to a child of Walder Frey.
Yeah.
So you're already not available.
No.
Second, now, I think one of the things that Robb really likes about her too is she does not back down. Like, she is literally like, did this kid need to lose his leg? Because that guy was part of the Lannister army.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't want anyone to die, but I need, like,
yeah,
this is what happens. And she's like giving it to him. And I feel like he's probably like, what a turn on.
Yeah, he definitely
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
You find out she's from Volantis.
Yes.
And then they kind of,
she rides off. She rides off into the sunset.
Joffrey. So we're
oh
at
my
King's
God.
Landing. And Joffrey's like, so it's just a cut to like Sansa in the throne room or whatever. People around her. And she's crying. And Joffrey's like torturing her, like interrogating her. And he's like, it's unbecoming of a king to slap a lady. Sir Meryn. And then Sir Meryn, without missing a beat. Well, like, we already know he's bad news. He goes and...
he punches her in the stomach.
Punches her,
hits her in the back of the legs.
And then, he's super sadistic. And then, like, Tyrion comes in.
Well, first, he's like, we're not being loud enough for Robb to hear this message. Tear her clothes off.
Yeah.
And they, like, completely open her dress. And she's just crying on the floor as... all these people in the court are just watching. Like, what the fuck?
I would think that, like, I don't know. You'd think that maybe the word would get out, like, this guy isn't very good, and, like, look what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then maybe he would, like, lose the support.
I don't know. But so you're right. Tyrion comes in with Bronn, and he's like, what is the meaning of this? And Joffrey, being his little punk ass, is like, I'm a king. I can do whatever I want.
The king can do as he pleases.
Yeah. And Tyrion's like, well, the Mad King did what he wanted, and look how that turned out.
Yeah.
And Meryn was like, is that a threat?
And he's like, oh, yeah. And then he does the good thing.
He does.
What is he? Oh, Bran. Or he's like, Bronn, if Sir Meryn talks again, kill him. See, that was a threat.
Can you see the difference? Like,
Yeah.
I
freaking
love Tyrion.
Fun little banter. Fun banter.
I love him.
Yeah. So then,
Tyrion helps.
Tyrion
Sansa
helps her up, walks her away, and like he's like, are you? I forget what he says.
Do you want me to end this arrangement?
Yeah. And she goes, I'm loyal to my Lord Joffrey, my one true love. And he's like, you might win. You might survive this.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. I feel like people are getting it that she's just playing
along, but why put yourself through it? Like, what are you gaining?
What's she gonna do? What else can she do? She has zero leverage and power.
I think I would have ended my life at this already. Like, honestly, I'm fairly certain when he showed her dad's head on the spike, like, if that were me, I'd have just jumped off. I'd have been like, okay, you are...
Well, she does start, and then she's like, maybe I'll take him with me at that one.
Yeah, but like I'd have been done. There would not a chance I would be putting up with that shit.
It's a miracle that anyone made it through those times. Well, even though this isn't a time, but you know what I'm saying. It's all based on like,
Well, so Bronn thinks maybe Joffrey just needs to have sex and he'll...
Yeah, I know. It's so stupid.
Where on earth?
And he's like, I'm going to get the best girl I know to do it. And then, like, it's a bad idea. It's a terrible idea.
I didn't think it was at first. I mean, I thought it was stupid. Like, why? Where is your logic coming from here?
You're like, maybe he's just a boy. He needs to
work off his frustration or whatever. Do it with your hand. Like, what? I don't understand.
Well, yeah, I don't know. But it's a bad idea. He's super sadistic.
Oh my God. Well, yeah.
And so, we'll get to it. Baelish and Renly, right?
Oh wait, no, it keeps happening.
Oh, that does happen.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well,
so he comes around the corner and the Hound's like, your uncle left you a name day present in your room.
And then it's Roz and like this other girl, and then he just like tortures them like horribly. It's really awful.
It is,
and I'm like,
so bad.
It's really stupid. Yeah.
Like, so Roz is like trying to get things started with Joffrey, and he's like, touch her. And so then I'm like, oh, this is what he's into. Okay. And he sits down and he's like...
No, he loads his crossbow.
Well, first he's like, hit her. And so they're like, ooh, little spanky spank. And he takes his belt off and he's like, use this. And he's like, harder. And the poor girl is crying. You can see the bruises on her butt. And then he gives that like staff that has the horns on it. And he's like, now use this. And if you don't, I will kill you both. You know?
Yeah, he's got a crossbow pointed at them. It's
like
disturbing.
he's a psycho.
Yeah.
He is a psycho. Like what? Oh my God.
I mean, I'm glad that they don't show everything because I feel like this show very rarely shows any like restraint. So I'm glad they at least like cut away before it's like horrible, but
it was horrible.
It's pretty bad.
So now we're with Peter.
All right, now we're with Peter and Renly, and he's kind of like he's walking. Is it Marjorie through the thing? And he's like, well, why don't you show me to your tent? And she's like, yeah, my tent's over here. And he's like, oh, so you're not staying with Renly? You guys like don't share a tent together? Mm-hmm. What's that about?
I saw Loris going in his tent at night. What's that about?
Yeah. And she doesn't give him anything.
She doesn't. She does not let him manipulate her or like she stands firm. But my fashion of the sode is right now. She's wearing some kind of, it literally looks like a paper towel roll cardboard thing around her body. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I feel like it's like a funnel.
It's so weird. And like, she looks like she belongs in like
space. I feel like it would catch all of the leaves that fall.
Oh, that would be sweet.
It would just fill up with
that would be
sweet.
Leaves. And then you just like her head on a platter of leaves. That'd be sweet.
I would like that.
Yeah, it's a horrible fashion. But you're right. So like Peter seems to know a lot about Marjorie and Renly and Loris and Renly.
Oh, yes.
So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, but she, she's playing the game too. So I have high hopes.
Yeah.
And then we're with Dany.
Finally back to her.
Because I don't think we saw her almost at all last season.
We barely have
last
seen her
episode.
so far this season.
Yeah, this season she's not in a whole lot. Yeah, she's kind of still figuring things out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their scout comes back and she's like, the first thing she says is, that's not your horse. Like, what are you doing on this new horse?
Yeah.
And dude's like, hey, Qarth is nearby and they'd be honored to welcome the mother of dragons. And Dany's a bit sus about all this.
Well, and so is Jorah, right?
Well, she asks him. She's like, what do you know about Qarth, this place? And this is where the title comes in. And he says that, the desert around the palace is known as the Garden of Bones. And every time they get a visitor that they do not want to accept, the garden grows bigger. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Jorah's just has so much info. He's like the Chat GPT.
Yeah. For someone who doesn't have spies everywhere like Peter and Varys, like he does.
He's very learned.
Well, I feel like he has been a lot of places.
Yeah.
I think that's where he gets all his knowledge. But you're right. Chat GPT. Tell me about Qarth.
And he's like, Qarth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're at Harrenhal.
Yes.
Ugh. All the captives are there.
I just have Rat.
Well, when they first get there, they don't know what's happening because they're watching a torture. You can hear the person screaming, but you can't see anything. They're just watching.
It's kind of like Gollum in Mordor when they're torturing him. You can't really see anything, but the orcs are torturing him to get more information to find out where the ring is.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah.
But you have no idea what's happening. And the woman who is there watching is like, that's my son. Oh. They took my sister or my brother the other day, my husband the day before that. And it's like, what the fuck are they doing? Why are they killing all these people, torturing them? I honestly, when I heard the torturing, I thought it was one of those like stretch things that like eventually tore you apart. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. But it's not. It's something even worse. I feel
it's pretty bad.
It is. It's pretty bad.
They just they put a rat in a bucket and then they put it on. They heat up they put it on the person's like belly or their chest and then they heat up the bucket.
Yeah. And the rat's trying to get out. So
we should put a trigger warning before this episode. I think
trigger warning, guys,
because it's pretty awful.
It is pretty gruesome. Well, so. After they see the first one, they're placed in, it's like a pig pen kind of thing. Like they're just caged in. And Arya starts her list.
Yeah.
This is where she starts
She
naming.
starts to say everyone's name that she's gonna go after.
Yeah, this is my revenge list.
Yeah.
Cersei, Ilan Payne, the Hound, and Joffrey. And and then she sleeps like a baby. So I don't know. Maybe Euron was right.
Yeah.
You know, because the next morning they wake her up. So clearly she slept.
Yeah.
But, okay. So now we're back at Catelyn's tent.
Yes.
Okay. Can you imagine tearing all that shit down and setting it up every time you moved on? Like, that girl is living in luxury.
Oh, Catelyn's tent?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
like a house.
I think it was definitely, like, you would have a team that would do that for you.
But still, it seems
But
to have quite the amenities.
Yes.
For being in a tent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, whatever. But,
Yeesh.
you know, whatever. Peter comes in.
Yeah, and he's like, I've loved you since the moment
Since I was a boy.
Since I was a boy.
Well,
I always loved you, Cat.
so the funny thing is, Marjorie says to him, and what about your love life when that whole thing was going down?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking, dude, you've been obsessed with one woman for almost your entire life. It has not gone well for you. Maybe move on. Like,
He seems like the type that he's got to get what he wants. You're never
I'm
gonna
just
get
like,
it.
Yeah, just never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Yeah, that's nostalgia right there.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, I love us. Okay, so anyway, Peter comes in. She's obviously pissed.
Yeah.
How could you let Ned be like, you betrayed me, is what she says. And his excuse is, I tried to make him.
To be fair, he did. He did try.
I know he did, but you tried to make him immoral. You didn't try to help him. You tried to turn him to your side.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
I totally get what you mean.
But
I don't
he
think
did.
Baelish is a good person.
He's not.
But I do think that I don't know. Maybe I'm just like maybe I don't know. His stuff sometimes works on me. I sometimes believe it.
His charm.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the stuff he does, like it does work. I'm like, okay, maybe he is. Maybe he's.
Well, and honestly, maybe he really thought he was helping Kat by doing that. Like,
or at least he would like gain her favor by like
Right.
playing the side. But
Right.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell with him.
I know. But he's there. She's like, what are you even doing here? Why are you here?
Yeah, and he's like, because I love you.
Well, he's like, I'm here for Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm here to make a trade.
Yeah.
2 daughters. And she's like, don't bring this to me. Go to Robb. And he was like, you're the mother.
Yeah.
So first of all, he tells her, I'm here to manipulate you.
Yeah.
And then he fucking lies to her face. Do you love this woman or not?
He does lie.
He
says
like, both of the girls are healthy and happy and doing great. You don't even know if Arya's still alive, and Sansa is definitely not okay.
Yeah, what was their game plan? I think they were just gonna. I don't know. Who were they gonna give them?
Yeah, and like certainly, even if they showed up for a trade, when
Right.
you don't show up with your end, we're not giving
I don't
up
know
Jamie.
what they were thinking.
Yeah.
But in the end, they don't have to do any of that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But he's like, I brought you a gift. Tyrion
it's-
sent a gift as a sign of goodwill, and she's like, I don't want any of your gifts.
But it's Ned's bones, right?
Yes. So he can be buried in the crypt.
Yeah. It is nice. That's nice. And
It is.
It works on her a
And
little.
well, of course, and she's bawling and she's like, get out! Get out! And I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
Because she tried to stop Ned from doing any of this in the first place.
Yeah.
And now look where she is, you know?
Yeah.
It's sad. All right, so now's where we find the rats. This is where we go back to Harrenhal. And they come in and wake up the soldiers and they pick a new one.
All right. Well, let's not.
But we're not going to rehash that. We're not going to rehash that.
Yes.
But now there are 2 more names on Arya's list.
Yeah, she just keeps adding people that she doesn't like, which honestly, not a bad way to go through life.
Right? Right. I mean, it's only a crime if you do it.
Let me think of all the people that have wronged me.
That I want to kill, And I'm not going to say any names, but I knew a person who said that they had a push down the stairs list. So it was not that they wanted them to die, but they wanted to be seriously injured. So they had a list of people that they would push down the stairs.
Oh my God.
So it's a little less, like gruesome, I guess. I don't know, but
it's a little less gruesome. It's
all
less
right.
gruesome than this. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so now Renly
and Stannis the Manus
reunited, and it feels so good.
They're reunited, and they make a really good joke because there's the one part where he says like Stannis is something in smoke and salt or something.
Oh yeah,
he's born of smoke and salt. And Renly's like, what is he, a ham?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I know.
I liked that joke.
But it's like they are not. Well, okay, they both are claiming to be the rightful king, so that's not going to go well. You know that. That's not going to go well.
No. There's like, your brothers. Yeah, but...
Well, even Catelyn's like, if I were your mother, I would smack you both together and...
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
And they're like, okay, thanks for
Nothing.
sharing.
Yeah. And of course, then Melisandre's there, and she's like, no. Stannis is the chosen. He's the chosen one.
Melisandre.
And Renly's like... Dude, I got the numbers. You just figure, like, whatever. And Stannis is like, I'll give you till dawn. And if you don't come around by dawn...
Oh, my gosh.
We'll see what happens. They don't give them till dawn. I don't want to hear
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Now
we're in Qarth.
Okay, yes.
Qarth. Dany and the Dothraki, or her Khalasar, they've made their way to the gates of Qarth. And a humble merchant dressed like a king is the one who greets them.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a DB. Like, he's like, well, show us your dragons.
Yeah. And she's like, well, I'm not going to do that. And he's like, all right, bye.
Well, I don't know why she won't.
Goodbye. Why she won't?
Yeah.
Because they're her babies and they're extremely
I know,
special.
but can't you just, like, uncover them and be like, here they are? Like,
you know what I would do?
What would you do?
I would take, like, some candle wax and then I would make fake dragons. And then I would have some of my handmaidens work them like puppets. And then I would have them, I'd be like, I'm only giving you a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
And then I would have someone light a candle behind a screen. And then I would have my handmaiden move the dragon puppet behind the screen.
Would it be like a marionette or like
Yes.
like she's controlling from above?
This is like ultimate technology in Westeros.
Yeah.
So they would believe it.
And they're in Qarth. They would be like blown
they'd be like, oh my
away.
God, it's a real dragon. And then all the time my real dragons are not
Safe.
there. They're
Yeah.
safe. And then you would that's how I would get through all of this.
Okay, well, just so you know, I would totally be like your follower then, because that's a really good strategy.
Thank you.
So just so you know, I would be on your Khalasar.
All right. Would you man the marionette?
If you trusted me to, I would be happy to do that for you.
Thanks.
Okay.
I think we're good then.
Yeah.
We're set.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take over.
I was just going to say, we're ready to take over the world. Let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to have to find somebody who can whittle the dragons into a good shape.
It'll take some time.
And
a lot of baby bell cheeses to melt down. Baby
Is that
bell
what we're
cheese
going to
wax.
use the paper from? Okay.
And then we'll melt that down, and then we're going to make
Make some dragons.
Make fake dragons.
Okay.
But she doesn't do that.
She doesn't.
She just goes, no, I don't I'm not showing you. And he's like, all right then.
Yeah. The 13, I'm a member of the 13, and we are supposed to protect, so see ya. And she's like, when my dragons grow up, we're going to burn everyone who ever said no or defied us or whatever. And he's like, you're going to die before those dragons grow up.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, she doesn't look good.
She doesn't. None of them do.
Everyone looks very crisp.
Yes, and dehydrated.
Yeah, they're like, she's like, we haven't had any food or water. And he's like, okay, well, maybe you'll find it somewhere else. Bye.
Yeah.
And like shuts the door in her face.
Gets ready to shut the door in her face.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and then this is like the stupidest thing. she says Qarth wrong. This is not like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like, not that that's difficult to say, but like Qarth.
Yeah.
He says Qarth, and she's like, Qarth. And he was like, it's Qarth.
Yeah. You better get that straight.
That was so stupid.
But she is really dehydrated, so
I get it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Well, they're turning away. They're going in. But Xaro, he's got like Xaro Xenos Delubius or something weird name, pops up. And he's like, I invoke Shumai.
Yes.
Slices his hand, shows everybody. It's real dramatic.
Yes.
Basically, I vouch for these people. I will let them in. I will risk my life. I'm really sorry. I'm just like phlegmy today.
Not okay.
Sorry. You know, someone told me before.
Get it together.
Don't be sorry, be better.
This is showbiz, okay?
I know. I'm
Get
sorry.
it together.
I'm sorry, our loyal followers.
Give them the razzle dazzle, all right?
Jazz fingers. All right. Well, so.
You gonna take a drink?
Okay, I'll take a quick swig.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat some cheese while she's doing
Do that. So Xaro's like, if anything happens, I'm responsible. Now they have no choice but to let Dany in. And the doors open, and it's like this incredible city. Yeah. Like, they look, and, you know, humble merchants like, Qarth is the best city in all the world, and fanciest and richest and whatever. And those doors open, and I'm like, damn, they are.
It does look really nice.
It does look really nice, especially if you've been in the desert for
I'd just be weeks. Like, do you guys have a shower? You know?
They probably don't, though, because
they got something.
They use chamber pots, so... Well, I don't know if they do that in Qarth, but, like, everywhere else, they're using chamber pots. They probably don't have indoor plumbing. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
No, not at all. All right, well, now we're back at Harrenhal.
Yes.
And this time, Gendry gets picked.
Yeah.
He's going to be tortured.
And you're like, no.
Yeah. But a hero storms in.
Tywin Lannister. Every time, man. You know, he's bad, but I'm happy to see him.
I'm so happy to see him right now. And he's
right
like,
now
what
we're happy,
are you doing?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, these people could... First of all, why aren't they in cells? Well, we have too many prisoners. Well, then put them to work. Like, what are you doing killing these people?
He's not very good. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, those guys are horrible.
But, you know, it is being executed by Joffrey, and he's not good. He's not a good...
I know.
He's not good at this.
He's horrible. So, but the thing that makes me laugh is he comes over to the pen, and he was like, because Arya wasn't kneeling or bowing or whatever. And so I think it was Polliver came over and was like going to stab her. And Tywin's like, you're not going to do anything to any of these people. And you're certainly not going to stab that kid because it's a girl. And I'm like... Immediately knows it's a girl. And I'm like, these people have been traveling with her for how long? And no one's figured it out except Gendry.
Yeah.
Tywin sees her for 30 seconds and is like, that's my new cupbearer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Is there any...
Like, she's going to be in the wolf's den.
In the thick of it. I don't know. But does she know who he is?
I think so, yeah. I think she does.
But he doesn't know who she... I don't think at this moment she knows. I'm sure she finds out who he is. Because they don't say, Tywin. You know?
I'm not sure. Yeah, good question.
You know?
I don't remember. Yeah.
But I know she figures it out eventually. But he has no idea who she is. Which is, thank God. Like, good thing you recognize she's a girl, but you don't know who she is because...
Yeah, well, I mean, and it's cool. It's so fun to see this happen.
I know.
Okay, immediately, all right, we got some developments in the story.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that she's a girl. Does he know who she is? Does she know who he is? It's cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's, you know...
super fun to see.
Yeah. Okay, so then
yes.
Lancel comes in. This part, like, for real, Tyrion... I think he's my favorite character.
So Lancel is the cousin, and he is also sleeping with Cersei. Mm-hmm. Do we know that?
Yes.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, Jaime's gone for like 3 days, and you're picking a new family member to bang. Like,
yeah,
weird.
Whatever. Man.
Right.
So yeah, she comes in to ask that. Okay, so this is where she she asks to release Pycelle.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Lancel's like, I came with orders for... And Tyrion's like, well, come in and have a drink with me. And then Tyrion's like,
cousin.
I know that you're banging Cersei. And Lance was like, what? No. And Tyrion's like, yeah, I know. And then Lance was like, she made me do it. Someone made him promise that, was it Tywin? Was like, Tywin told him he had to be completely loyal.
Something. Yeah. He's not like super smart.
Yeah.
You can tell he's kind of like.
Yeah. Oh, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. But Tyrion's like, well, I wonder how Joffrey would feel about this. And then Lance was like, oh shit. Like.
So he's like, now I've got another person that is beholden to me.
Yes. And so he's like,
how good am I at this game?
He is so good at the game. Like I feel like if people took him more seriously, he could be king. Mm-hmm. But people put him down because
it'll never get to that point.
I know, but
yes.
Because of his stature, they're like, he's an idiot, you know?
That's what makes him a fan favorite, because we love him.
I know, and
love to see it.
I think that the fact that he is not an underdog in the fight, but like everyone puts him down, and he is way smarter than they can imagine. So he's like, well, listen, I won't tell Joffrey if you tell me everything that Cersei does. I want to know everybody she meets with. I want to know. And Lance was like, okay, I'll go do it.
Yeah.
But what about her demands? He's like,
true.
All right, I'll get Pycelle out. No big deal.
It's all a game to him. He doesn't really care about having Pycelle in a cell.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Cool.
Okay, so now
we're at the last scene of the sode.
So weird. So Stannis and Davis are standing on the boat.
Yes.
And Stannis is like, people don't change, basically, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
You were once a smuggler. And Davis is like, I have worked years now to leave that life behind. And Stannis is like, well, I need you to get back into it, because I need you to smuggle Melisandre onto the island.
A boat onto the island. Yeah.
Which, pretty sure you didn't need to be a smuggler for that. It's dark. They're on a boat on the water. Like, anybody could have done
Probably
that.
didn't need him to do that.
Didn't need to be him.
But I'm glad it is, because I like his reactions.
Well, so earlier in the day, Melisandre is telling Renly, this man's the Lord of Light. And she looks regular. She's just regular old, same body that we've seen.
Certainly not pregnant.
Certainly not pregnant. But when she gets off the boat with Davis, she's like, you want me. You want to see what's under my garments. And he's like, because she asks about his wife.
Yeah.
And she's like, you want this. And then she, just drops her robe again. And all of a sudden she's fucking pregnant. Like 9 months pregnant.
He goes, goo. He does the Happy Gilmore, or the Billy Madison thing where the kid pees in his pants.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, what do you mean, goo?
She just sits down on her cape and she's like, and you're like,
well, Davos's face is hilarious. He's like, I don't know what I'm seeing.
Right.
But then like, there's this one like shot of her like, giving birth to the demon baby, and he's locked in. He's like, I can't not watch.
Right.
This is the gnarliest thing I've ever seen in my life. She's giving birth to a demon baby. And there's literally like a, creepy, it's like demon.
Yeah.
It's like,
but it's like a spirit. Like, it's not even a solid form. Like, you can kind of see a head, but like, it's like
this is probably not what Stannis said that he thought when he was like, when she's like, I'll give you a son.
Yeah.
I mean, you left a lot out.
So this is something I asked Luke about yesterday. Did that demon baby come from Stannis? Or
yes,
was it just because she wasn't even pregnant earlier that day? So or was it the Lord of Light?
No, it's definitely, this is all because,
they banged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I thought, but
I'm like, why wouldn't they, you left a lot out. You didn't include that it is a non-corporeal form.
Similar to Marat, what was her name? Who told Dany, I just need his horse to save him, and then killed the baby, turned Khal Drogo into like a, you know what I mean? Like you left a lot out. And these witchy women, like they know what they're doing. Like this thing comes pouring. Yeah. See how high she flies. So, like this demon thing starts pouring out of her vag, grabs a hold of her ankles to pull. You're a smoke spirit. Like, what do you need help? What do you need leverage for? Becomes pouring out, and
you're a smoke spirit,
right? Get your shit together. You're a smoke spirit. And then immediately she's standing up, completely recovered. There was no umbilical cord. Like what? I know. It's a demon, baby, but like.
I don't know about the anatomy of it all, but
yeah,
it's definitely.
But she just gets up and she's thin again, like,
and
that is not what happens. Anybody who's pregnant, I'm sorry to tell you this, but when you have that baby, it does not go away right away.
Well, it's not a baby. It's not a cute little pink baby. It's a smoke man. It's literally, and then he stands up. He's a full grown man.
Yeah. And then he goes to the bar. Okay, so when they get into this cave, before she pours this baby out, they realize that this was how they were going to sneak in. But now there are bars there. So Renly, trying to be prepared,
he put
bars up so that nobody could just sneak in at night.
So pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, like really smart. Except that the demon baby is just going to eat right through those metal bars. Or sneak through them or whatever.
Just walk right through. Don't need walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
that's weird.
Like
and this is where it's like, I don't think they're very good. Because this is literally, she gave birth to a demon baby. I don't think are these the baddies?
Now I liked Davos, but I never liked Stannis. I never thought he was in it for good reason. He's a bad guy.
I always like Davos, yeah.
Yeah,
Davos
I like him.
Is amazing.
He's a fun guy.
I'm on his side.
Yeah.
And I do kind of believe in Stannis a little bit because he is the rightful heir after Baratheon. So if you believe in Robert Baratheon and you believe that the next heir is a brother,
wasn't Robert,
then it would be Stannis.
But wasn't Robert the middle child? He wasn't the oldest. Stannis was the oldest.
Yes, but Robert is the one who killed all
what I mean is, what makes Stannis the next in line?
It's literally because Robert won the throne. From what maybe I'm wrong, but it's because Robert won the throne, and then the next in line is Stannis.
But why is it Stannis? Like I'm saying, if Robert was the oldest,
because Robert won. So he did put in the work to win,
which is fine. But then he put in the work. He hired Jaime to kill the Mad King. But whatever.
And then
he put the work in.
And so just from the rules of the Westeros, he would be the next rightful heir.
I guess,
that we know of, right?
Yeah.
Because it would be
would be Gendry because that's his son.
Is the son.
Yeah. Or any of those.
And none of the Lannisters are his sons.
Right.
So none of them.
Right. Shouldn't be any of them.
Yeah.
Just wild. Like this spirit thing. And I remembered this happening differently because it's been so long, but I did not realize it. Again, it was this early in the show. There is so much that I'm like,
demon baby.
I didn't think that happened yet.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Speed run.
Demon man, smoke, whatever.
Let's see what he does.
Let's see what happens. I bet it works out for Renly.
I think.
One other thing I forgot to say. When they're having their little battle, and I've seen it before, but I just think that crown that Renly wears is so cool.
I know, I like him.
It's like a cool crown. Like, it's badass.
Yeah,
I love it.
He's got like a light in his eyes.
He does.
Stannis is just like...
It's mine.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's mine. Like...
nothing makes him happy, so why does he want that? Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Yes.
This is the end of the episode. Yeah.
Cut to black.
Cut to black.
The end. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. And we hope you keep listening.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.